I'll get it to you, you can do it with your legs. He's having to teach these young receivers. He said they all have ability, they got size, they can really run, but he's been so used to it. Jordy Nelson's no longer here. Randall Cobb is out with the injury. He wants those guys just to get to the spots, and his quick release will take care of the rest.
Boy, they do have size. Melvin Stanton 6'4", St. Brown 6'5". 3rd and 9, here comes a safety blitz. Rodgers gets it off, and it's just beyond Devontae Adams.
And that's a nice adjustment there by Robert Saleh. Blitz in the middle of the field. I'm not going to allow Aaron Rodgers. You got the two backers, Warner and Foster. Then you got the safety Cobra coming from deep. Aaron Rodgers doesn't count him coming that depth. Nice disguise by the 49er defense coming from that depth.
And they're playing man-to-man. So Green Bay was trying to get the pick routes, get Devontae Adams on the outside. Good job by San Francisco 49ers defense passing it off.
And Mason Crosby, after last week when he missed 4 field goals, perfect to start tonight from 29 yards.
When I was shopping for car insurance, the choice was easy. I switched to Geico and saved hundreds. Excuse me. That's a win, but it's not the only reason I switched. Hi. Geico has licensed agents who I can reach 24/7. Great savings and round-the-clock service. Now that's a win-win. Yay me. Oh, hi. Good luck.
Switch to Geico. It's a win-win.
How are you?
He won't talk to you again.
The girl in this place, man.
The demands are greater. The expectations higher. The jobs tougher. The world moves faster. So we made your truck even more capable with legendary heavy power. No wonder more people are switching to Ram than ever before.
This is a premier event. Here we are. You can't wait to see.
We have a winner!
And all of your questions will be answered.
Dave, can I talk to you for a minute?
The Connors premieres tomorrow on ABC. ESPN's Monday Night Football is brought to you by Burger King. Get 10 crispy chicken nuggets for just $1 only at Burger King. Packers and Niners back in '96 on Monday Night Football when Favre had the rally, and then Chris Jackie nailed a 53-yard field goal in overtime. His 5th of the game, and the Packers won it back on Monday Night Football in '96 in this matchup, 23-20. DJ Reed just fumbled on the kickoff return moments ago. So now Richie James Jr. is the return man for San Francisco.
We saw it in that first drive for San Francisco. They went all the way down the field. Big reason, the play action. Goodwin's back in the game. You're going to see him really press vertically, and then the transition out the top. Good separation. Beathard can make all of those throws. Then coming back, we saw the high-low they put on Blake Martinez, the middle linebacker. He has no way to fit it. Clinton Dix is late getting there and born with the big plays. That's going to be huge for this offense to keep that play action attack out of 21 and 12 personnel.
Beathard quickly gets it out. George Kittle is met and then wrestled down. Well, the Packers defense up front has the Pro Bowler Mike Daniels, as well as very productive Kenny Clark. Clay Matthews, the veteran linebacker, the rookie Oren Burks, very versatile, especially in coverage. Defensive backfield, Clinton Dix, 3 interceptions this year. Second and 7. Breida able to get to the edge. He's got a great burst to him. And the left ankle that he injured in the first quarter last week, never returned, was limited in practice, but came in at a huge 7.5 yards per rush average to lead the NFL.
Yeah, Tess, he runs hard, inside and outside. That wide zone scheme, Kyle Shanahan goes all the way back to his father in Denver. What they did, he understands it. Good patience and capturing the edge. Right there, he just took it outside. Kittle got enough on the edge, on Gilbert, and he takes it, does it with the rest of his legs.
They go jet motion here with Goodwin. And as Goodwin is wrestled down by Williams. That's a guy who, if he gets to the edge, is pretty dangerous. Goes for 5 that time as they let him in.
Yeah, he really had a coming out party last year when he came to San Francisco. Really proved himself as a true wide receiver. Had almost 1,000 yards. And they try to use him in so many different ways. Fly sweeps, on the perimeter, screens. Anytime they get the ball in his hand, they feel like he's a difference maker.
You know, Coach Shanahan said teams play them differently when Marquise Goodwin is on the field.
So who wasn't on the field?
My Patriots, bro.
Matthews trying to stay warm.
Gotta see my pass. My boy Brady gotta get that ring again, bro. Just, I don't know, man. This nigga Bill Belichick doing some questionable shit. He might fuck around and not start a nigga again like he did with Malcolm Butler last year and that dumb shit, man. Like, I get it. You don't want to start the nigga. You don't want to start. Okay, I'm cool. Second half, though, nigga, the Super Bowl on the line. This nigga getting burnt, and you don't want to change him out? Come on, man.
I tell you what, though, I played against him here a lot. He kicks off the rock so quickly.
Nigga, no, nigga. AFC Championship, Patriots versus Chiefs. I'm cool with that. Championship game, AFC.
Third down and 2. And a timeout is going to be used by the Niners. And it's interesting you mentioned Clay Matthews. A new defensive scheme, so when you look at some of those stats this year, it could be mitigated a little bit, searching for some of those sacks that we're used to seeing.
Yeah, and one of the reasons why is he's in coverage a lot more. That's right. You know, he's covering the slot. He's playing inside.
What's up, Pitt? What's good, bro?
One of the things he does, he challenges these outside linebackers. Third down, they become
Nigga, you already old, my nigga. It's old.
What he
Come
likes
on.
to do is move them all around. So he's bringing a rush, 4 guys.
I know.
Not always the same 4 guys that he comes with. And it makes it
Maintenance like
difficult for
shit.
the offensive line to pick it up in the pass rush. But this is a matchup he likes. He's going against the rookie, the Clinton, the top pick. On Notre Dame, he likes that matchup.
3rd and 2 off the timeout. Panthers win time. And it's batted down. He was looking for the quick strike to Bourne, but instead denied.
And that's one of the things you're taught as a defensive line when someone rushing the quarterback. Matthews coming off the corner here. He likes to match up. Good power there against prevention. Ball came out quick. But as a defensive lineman or rusher, you're taught, rush the quarterback. And when you read his eyes and the ball's coming out, you can't get there. Get your hands up. Nice job there by Nick Perry. Didn't get the rush, but he got his hands up and knocked it down.
Every possession is so critical when you're going against Aaron Rodgers. Beckton had a 3rd and short. Like to see him try to find something, make that play work.
Big, strong, tall, Bradley pinging. Knocks it punts away. Crowd reacting to what they assume to be a fair catch. 33-yard punt. Rodgers coming back out there when we return on Monday Night Football.
After the 1906 earthquake, people needed access to their money. So even though bank records were buried, Wells Fargo let customers withdraw based on their word. We had you back then, and we've got your back today. Now customers with direct deposit can benefit from Overdraft Rewind, an overdraft forgiveness feature only from Wells Fargo. It's a new day at Wells Fargo, but it's a lot like our
What you mean, ashamed?
reflect culture and change attitudes. This week, the love affair continues.
I can do more to lower my A1C.
Because my body can still make its own insulin.
I take Trulicity once a week to activate my body to release its own insulin, like it's supposed to. Trulicity's not insulin. It works 24/7. It comes in an easy-to-use pen, and I may even lose a little weight.
Trulicity is an injection to improve blood sugar in adults with type 2 diabetes when used with diet and exercise. Don't use it as the first medicine to treat diabetes, or if you have type 1 diabetes or diabetic ketoacidosis. Don't take Trulicity if you or your family have medullary thyroid cancer, you're allergic to Trulicity, or have multiple endocrine neoplasia syndrome type 2. Stop Trulicity and call your doctor right away if you have symptoms of a serious allergic reaction, a lump or swelling in your neck, or severe stomach pain. Serious side effects may include pancreatitis. Taking Trulicity with a sulfonylurea or insulin increases your low blood sugar risk. Common side effects include nausea, diarrhea, vomiting, abdominal pain, and decreased appetite. These can lead to dehydration, which may worsen kidney problems.
To help lower my A1C, I choose Trulicity to activate my liver.
Ask your doctor about once weekly Trulicity.
For over 4 generations, the Lavazza family has perfected the art of blending coffee for a smooth and balanced taste of Italy. Lavazza. It's how you say coffee in Italian.
Highly anticipated new drama, The Rookie, starring Nathan Fillion, premieres tomorrow on ABC. Nathan plays a 40-year-old John Nolan, the oldest rookie on LAPD. The Rookie tomorrow, 10/9 Central on ABC. Williams searching for something.
That ticket got the filler finish.
Goes for 2. Aaron Rodgers, at 34 years old, 14 seasons. In Chico, California, where he was a 49ers fan growing up. But then came Christmas at age 13. And guess what he got that Christmas? How about a Packers sweatshirt? Watched him in the Super Bowl that year. Went on the Pleasant Valley High. And then all the success at Cal, first-round draft pick, and one of the greatest to ever play, an NFL MVP, a Super Bowl MVP.
Love seeing the plaques behind there, the baseball Little League plaques. My grandma still got them hanging up, but he loves sports, he loves ball. He's still playing at an extremely high level.
More than anything, guys, he loves winning. I think that's why he's frustrated. You know, you start off 2-2-1, not to start their morning, but there's a lot of pressure on Aaron Rodgers. You're regarded as the best quarterback in the National Football League. Super Bowls are expected, and he only has one so far in his career.
So Byron Bell, the starting right guard, was slow walking. Also, Lucas Patrick now comes in. Here's Williams with blockers in front as he kept his balance and dives ahead for 10 yards and a first down.
Well, one of the things we're seeing from Aaron Rodgers is the opening script. They've been behind in these games early. You see there with the screen pass. Mike McCarthy staying true to the opening script with the misdirection runs, the bootlegs, getting outside the pocket. They've had to be off of it so much because they've been behind in games. Staying on script, allowing them to get this offense up and rolling.
Packers one of the better screen teams in the National Football League, guys.
Good group of running backs to utilize. Williams, Jones, and Montgomery, of course, the former receiver. Play action. And he knows it. And there goes Graham. Finally chased down by Jimmy Ward. He had him, he got him, and Graham went for 54 yards.
These two have been waiting to hook up. It's taking a little while. There's a play action. Linebackers get sucked up, and Jimmy Graham just finding the soft spots. Good release, good awareness. Sometimes you just got to find that area on these play actions. Really like that play. They're staying true to their play action game. That's a good matchup for them. They want to attack these linebackers. A young group, Warner and Foster, getting them to suck up. Soft spot behind it.
Williams. Is he getting an extra push inside the 10? Jimmy Graham, his first year with the Packers. First started things off with the Saints. Most recently Seattle, what a nice target to have for Aaron Rodgers.
You see him running in here. This is the best part of his game, the red zone. See how big he is? He's a head taller than everybody else on the field. He's big, he's athletic, he's kept that. What separates him from a lot of tight ends is just his size and physicality in the red zone.
You know, Aaron talked about he hasn't used him enough. Let's see if they go to him down here in the red zone now.
Rodgers to the end zone, wide open, Adams.
You play zone coverage in the red zone against Aaron Rodgers, he's going to look him off and then come back because he knew Davante Adams had it on the backside. Watch him look left to Jimmy Graham like you were talking about, Boog. He holds that safety and then comes back knowing that Davante Adams coming back on the income. Beautifully done.
Got 1 more hour just about, y'all. Y'all better be ready.
Straight fire performances by Cardi B, Yo Gotti, Gucci Mane, Gunna, Lil Baby, and Roar. No holds barred ciphers. And a salute to the IM Hip Hop Award recipient, Lil Wayne. Catch the best of the year in hip hop. D-Ray Davis hosts the BET Hip Hop Awards tomorrow at 8. And after the awards, catch the premiere of Hustle in Brooklyn.
9-yard touchdown catch. Davante Adams, Jimmy Graham set it all up. Play action has been so effective for Rodgers here in this first quarter with a 10-point lead against San Francisco.
You know, especially if San Francisco is going to play zone, Joe. You know, most teams that have success against the Packers, they play a lot of man-to-man. I think that's the way you have to go against this potent offense.
Richie James on the return. His second of the game. He's met at the 20, balls ahead.
You know, one of the things that separates Aaron Rodgers is the release of the football. You see how he gets over the top with his arm? He really follows through going back across there. Joe, I'm telling you, that's what separates him from a lot of quarterbacks in the National Football League. 90% of quarterbacks in this league, they got to get their feet square. They got to line up to get their power. This guy can do it because he comes over the top and he leads with that hand. You saw it with Tom Brady. Some of these top guys in the National Football League, he can get himself in all different looks by doing that, and that's what allows him to throw it from all different formations, all different looks, getting all script. He makes those plays with the release of the way he throws it and the release.
Brandon with the velocity and the accuracy.
He can create torque with his upper body, right? So he doesn't have to have his feet underneath him all the time. And that's what separates him, is that he can get in all these different looks. And then what happens is, when teams blitz him, he just yawns at it because he doesn't have to get his feet square and set up. He can do it from all different looks. You see Patrick Mahomes and some of these young guys come to the league trying to do it and having a lot of success doing it. But he's done it for the last 10 years. And he's dead on accuracy is what allows him to do that as well.
First down, as Breda goes ahead. It's finally run down by Martinez.
You know, and I think you're seeing an adjustment right now from the 49ers. You're down 17-7, but let's go back to the opening drive when they had success. 21 personnel, running the football, controlling what the Green Bay defense can do. First couple of plays of this drive, the run game has got going. I think Kyle Shanahan has to do a really good job of managing the game and calling plays, especially running the football.
Gonna take a shot downfield. And he connects. Goodwin. Niners strike goal.
This kid's down 17-7. He doesn't wait. Look at him stand in the pocket and deliver a strike down the field. Kentrell Bryce gets beat over the top. You have to play off. Goodwin, look at the speed. The skinny post. Great job tracking the football all the way through. And what a throw by Tucker.
Off the upright, but banks in. It's been a curious year of place kicking in the NFL, hasn't it been? Robbie Gould. What a play. That third to Goodwin.
Crosby's just crying it's not him.
That's right. That's in the rearview mirror of last week now. Families affected by Hurricane Michael urgently need support. You can help the American Red Cross provide meals and shelter to these families. Donate today by going to redcross.org or text Michael to 90999. Give $10 to American Red Cross Hurricane Relief. Just what they needed. And the guy with the speed to do it. Then the 24-year-old quarterback stepped in for the injured Jimmy Garoppolo, right back to that tablet and getting right back to work. So knuckleball kickoff fielded by Montgomery at the 5. As flags are down as Montgomery tries to get past the kicker and is finally taken down. We're going to flag down all the way at the 25-yard line.
What are you talking about? Y'all can hear me? I'm asleep.
During return, holding for 44. Return team, 10-yard penalty, first and 10.
Niner players.
Nigga, you was snoring. Nigga, you was breathing. Snoring.
Zero defensive back for special teams. So looking at a Southern Miss.
Y'all buggy. Y'all better worry about maintenance. We got an hour. I want to sleep, man. I was laying next to the phone. I wasn't asleep. If I was asleep, I wouldn't be streaming still. I'll be knocked out. I probably took a quick nap. I won't sleep though. I won't call this.
You don't want to argue with the official on the call. Young players, especially in critical times like that, kickoff return, you can change field position and have those costly mistakes.
17-14. High-flying first quarter from here in Lambeau. Packers have had slow starts this year, not tonight. 4 first quarter points here tonight, and all their first quarters so far this year combined. Rodgers. Trying to get it to Jones. And then it'll go about 9 seconds remaining here.
He lying like shit. Probably more than that.
Three plays over 50 yards.
I feel like it's less than that, honestly, though.
Michael Clark talked about just getting more attempts running the football. He doesn't need many. What that does is sets up the play action. You've seen a couple of boots. There you saw a little play action waggle. Just the threat of the run sucks the linebackers up for the 49ers and gives Aaron Rodgers what he wants.
He sees it so quickly, so even if it's not there, he can get off script on those play actions just as easy.
And here is Hendricks.
You're seeing these naked bootlegs. These defensive ends are closing down. It's allowing him to get outside.
17-14. Packers at the end of 1.
The demands are greater. The expectations higher. The jobs tougher. The world moves faster, so we made your truck even more capable with legendary Hemi power. No wonder more people are switching to Ram than ever before.
During Ram Power Days, get an average $9,433 in total values on the all-new 2019 Ram 1500.
Man, that nigga Pimp was gone, bro.
Show me a 15-minute taco recipe.
Show me directions.
I remember that shit too.
Google.
Turn on the lights.
How do I slice it?
Slice it.
Go back to step 8. Show me how to make an octopus costume on YouTube. 8 octopus. Show me photos of a healthy succulent. A little help you can see. Google Assistant. Now import this list.
By 1901, Major Taylor was one of the world's greatest athletes, but he still had one man left to beat. Himself. What are you chasing? Hennessy. Never stop, never settle. King of LA, King of LA.
Changes were made to the kickoff this year. Important changes. Data comes out. There's a high rate of injuries. They're going to look at the rules and see if there's something we can do. They got coaches involved and we wanted to really help. We changed the setup on kickoff. More running starts. Changed the blocking scheme on the back end. More double teams. And we're going to get more returns. This is the fact that we were able to come up with an idea to make the play more exciting and help those professional players. It's huge. It's felt great, to be part of that.
100th season of Green Bay Packers football. As a look at the 1919 team. Such a great place to come to if you have an appreciation of the sport. So many make it a pilgrimage. Talk to sports fans all over the country. You come to town and you realize people fly in from all over just to say, hey, a Monday nighter at Lambeau. So we bring you inside Lambeau Fields. 81,441. Packers and Packers, 17-14.
What?
Aaron Rodgers back on top after a wild first quarter. As Rodgers gets it to Adams.
Watching Aaron Rodgers all night, the biggest concern everybody wants to talk about is his movement. Well, what I see right now is no ill effects than the injury they had against Chicago. The ability to get outside the pocket, turn, and square his body. That tells me that knee is okay. Play action, getting out. The second bootleg, looking downfield, he's looking touchdown to check down. Once again, the power of the play action dumps it out in the flat. Aaron Rodgers' health looks really, really good tonight, folks.
Short pitch to Jones, and Jones with a great block, taking advantage as they kicked it out, and he sped right up for 13 yards.
You know, Mike McCarthy talked about one of the things he likes about these three running backs, just rotating them in, getting to the perimeter, playing each of their strengths. He said it's as strong as his running game has been since he's been here. And that's what these guys are doing. They're getting on the perimeter, in this direction. That's what's setting all this up. This system's based on matchups more than it is scheme. Certainly everybody wants to scheme up. But they want to take advantage of matchups. And having a run game with injuries on the outside is only going to allow them to be better.
Rodgers is being pressured by Malcolm Smith, former Super Bowl MVP. And on that last run, David Bakhtiari, 310 pounds, is getting out there, clearing the way. You see Aaron Rodgers talking things over with John Perry, our crew chief, just making his case on the throwaway.
It was a great job by Malcolm Smith understanding Aaron Rodgers doesn't want to go underneath. He wants to get deep and spin and roll deep. He stayed on his upfield shoulder. That's key for all you defenders out there holding the edge. Stay on the upfield shoulder. That's what Malcolm Smith did.
Intentional grounding. Offense. Number 12. Quarterback was in the pocket, threw to an area unoccupied by an eligible receiver. Penalty includes loss of down.
So Counselor Rodgers trying to make his case in front of the Judge Perry and didn't get his way.
Yeah, well, what happened there was Aaron was going to go off the little play action, and then the back didn't really give much of a fake. Was supposed to come back across. So he's trying to throw it out there to the receiver. But Smith's right in his face. He can't get it there. So he made a nice argument. But one of the things with Aaron Jones, being able to pick up the blitz, coming off the edge there. Saw Aaron going to the drop back and then potentially was looking for Jones to go back to the opposite side there.
Yeah, that's the thing. Where Jones he's a really good runner. Not a good route runner out of the backfield, nor is he a good pass protector. That shows signs there.
Well, look at that fashion statement you're making there with the scarf tonight.
Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to stay warm. Everybody knows Bull's going to do cold weather. But you know what? We're persevering tonight, baby, in Lambeau.
You're looking good, Boog.
A little person down there, Boog.
Absolutely, come on, baby.
By the way, it's the third intentional grounding on Aaron Rodgers this year. 2nd and 24. As Montgomery shifts back into that number 2 receiver when he goes to the short inside, and a flag is down. As Ronald Blair immediately gets to Montgomery.
Looks like we're going to have a legal motion on the Packers, guys. Trying to get a little too cute there on offense.
If he wants to accept legal shift. Offense. Penalty's been declined. 3rd down.
John Perry heads up this crew we have tonight. He officiated Super Bowl 46 in Indianapolis. That was the Giants' upset of the Patriots.
You know, now it's 3rd and long for his 49er defense, okay? We know Aaron Rodgers picks apart zone. You got to get some pressure on the quarterback. He's going to want to allow these routes to progress deep down the field. You have to get pressure on him.
3rd and 19. Quickly gets it under to Adams, who tries to take advantage of the blockers in front, but then is brought down by Foster and Warner after only 6 yards.
And they're really just trying to make some of it back, get themselves in field goal position. And San Francisco got that little prevent defense, but one of the things they did, that always scares me a little bit, because you don't ever want to give up potential field goal, but they rallied to the ball. You saw there was 10 guys in on that tackle, knowing it was going to make this a tough decision, and now we see the punt team coming on the field.
And that means the rookie from Alabama, the wiry 6'6", J.K. Scott. He's going to try to pin here. Richard James will set up shop at about the 8-yard line.
By wiry, you mean thin, Joe.
He is. But he is also very good. A 4-year starter for Nick Saban. So that's a euphemism there, Brooke, that implies a little bit of strength.
Offense. 5-yard penalty. 4th down.
I don't mind that at all. Hold the room.
Correction. And decline. Penalty.
You know, BC, bro, something.
Fuck you.
You feel good.
Fuck you.
You know, Mike McCarthy put a little thought into that, Joe, of maybe potentially kicking that field goal. Been a long one, certainly. Mason Crosby on his way back. That's not what you want to do. Get close to a 60-yarder. Good call and go for the punt.
C.J. Beathard, that confidence coming off the 68-yard touchdown pass to Goodwin. He's back out there when we return to Monday Night Football.
You know how to go? It's like for months inside a bomb screaming at the bottom of the ocean.
Jeez, we're back a lot again.
That's a Russian warship.
Battle readiness. We're going to death on one.
We're going to wait straight out. Fire!
Just stumbles and die. 50 feet, 30 feet, 20 feet.
We'll up with anything.
Brace for impact.
Hey man, keep it funky, bro.
Now with a 2 for $6 deal, pick from the new crispy chicken tenders, or the crispy chicken sandwich, or the
spicy crispy chicken or the flame grilled whopper. Match or mix. Any two will cost just $6. Only at Burger King.
Sorry, Aaron, I know this stings, but defense wins championships, and we're defending your truck now, so State Farm, you can pack those khakis.
Who's protecting my house? Should I unpack my khakis?
Keep those khakis packed.
It's iPhone season at Sprint, and that means you can get the amazing iPhone XS.
And it has a 5.8-inch Super Retina OLED display. Now that's a reason to party.
Switch to Sprint today, and you can get the new iPhone XS for just $0 per month from Sprint.
Thursday night, Broncos, Cardinals. When it's on, it's on. Thursday night football on NFL Network, Fox, and streaming on Prime Video.
What a thriller last night in Foxborough. Pats and Chiefs and the GOAT. Tom Brady in the second half. And everybody's still buzzing about. This was the big pass to Gronk. That would set up the winning field goal, 43-40. Patriots get the best of the Chiefs. There's so much to take away from that game. And, you know, we always talk about, hey, the way they view September, the Patriots, is borderline preseason. Then all of a sudden they find themselves, they get a challenge game like that. And now, everything we were saying about the AFC, you better include the Patriots, and it may be going through Foxborough. Change the narrative so quickly, don't they?
Fucking on Biden #1 though. Too funny.
And he finds him in strike. Ball came out at the end. Packers jump on it.
See that play action? He got open. That's a catch.
Yeah.
Fumble.
Clay Diggs forces the fumble, and Kevin King recovers it.
You know, and they talked about getting Juszczyk more involved. You can see the nice play action, the fullback down the seams. He takes those 3 steps. That's going to be a fumble.
He was literally like a tight end in that alignment. Another play action. San Francisco could not kick themselves in the foot like that because it's just, you cannot allow Aaron Rodgers to get the ball on the 44-yard line going in. And they had some momentum. Defense got some stops. Have to protect the football, no question. Especially this young football team.
Kyle Shanahan's team hasn't done that. Worst turnover margin in the NFL. And now the plus side to start this drive for Rodgers and the Pack.
It's a potentially shot area for them, Green Bay.
Williams, so he's taken down by Armstead. C.J. Beathard did his job. He was able to find the open man, but Juszczyk with the fumble.
This is when the San Francisco defense really needed to step up. Obviously, coming off a turnover, but they've been kind of bend but don't break. I wanted to see
Who's the best? Ouyu orange or either orange?
right now they're running as
Ouyu's
they want,
better.
and they're
More
getting
AOE.
shots in behind it. So you know as the game wears on, Aaron's going to heat up and find his weapons. Make him find ways to be in third and long is what you're looking for here on second down.
Goes an inside handoff, and going nowhere was Montgomery as Thomas read it so well.
That was going to be a double reverse there. Montgomery was going to pitch it back to Adams on a reverse, but gives Thomas some credit there coming off the edge. They weren't really blocking. They're going to come back across. You see Lindsley, you see Adams on the top of the screen. Good decision by Montgomery to hold on to it.
Nice play by Thomas. Here's a guy they picked #3 overall. They're waiting on him to make an impact, along with the rest of his defensive line. A lot of draft capital for the 49ers up front. Nice to see it pay dividends there.
But look, these are the down and distances where they really want to see Solomon Thomas. 3rd and 13, finger pointing on that right side of the line.
Ball start, offense, 75, 5-yard penalty, 3rd down. Joe, Aaron Rodgers is so good with the hard count. Only problem is sometimes he gets his own guy.
So he's too good with.
It's incredible.
You know, Joe, you talk about wanting to see Solomon Thomas. He's not on the field right now. He needs to be out there. If they're playing him at defensive end, I would put him inside in the 3 technique. Here's a guy who can be in the mode of an Aaron Donald, of a Grady Jarrett, a guy that can rush from that 3 technique. They're not using him in the right way, in my opinion.
To your point, when you're the #3 overall pick, as he was in 2017, you better be utilized.
So they're going to play soft, but they got to rally up and make that tackle to try to keep him out of field goal range.
As they go underneath against that coverage and able to get to Jimmy Graham. And then a jump for the ball.
Yeah, I think it's going to be progress stopping, maybe.
Yeah, it was Colbert who came in hard and drove it back. Warner walks out of the pile with the ball, but watch the forward progress as he's driven
Through the
back.
field. His forward progress was stopped prior to the ball coming out. 4th down.
So Cassius Marsh punched the ball out as Graham was being thrown back.
Now they're in 4th down territory. Looks like Green Bay could potentially go for it here. Have a 4th down and manageable. But I don't want to kick it after what happened last week.
There's no man's land there. The manageable 4th and 4 will keep Aaron Rodgers and the offense on the field.
You know, that's one of the things Mike McCarthy does. He's always ahead of the game a little bit. Hey, let's just get most of it back, and we'll give ourselves a chance on 4th and manageable. Hard count here for sure.
As a timeout will be used. Right at that line that would match Mason Crosby's longest made field goal at home.
You know, Joe, it's interesting. I'm sitting here watching Mike McCarthy. He thought he had the right play, and then as they go to the line of scrimmage, he started jogging toward the referee because he realized, you know what, maybe I have a better play in mind right there. It was fun to see the old coach there just taking off down the field, trying to get a time out there.
You know, you see Mason Crosby. I can't help but think he's been a good player for a long time in this league. But, you know, a couple games there where he started out the season, probably about 7-8 years of my career, and I had more drops than I had catches.
Yeah.
And, you know, when you come back, you don't want that seam ball over top. You just want a nice little chip shot. Give me a flat throw, a little quick stick route. He doesn't want that 55-yarder first game back. So, McCarthy decides to go for it on 4th down.
He's the franchise scoring leader with that miserable game last week in Detroit. 4th and 4.
Looking for some drags.
I'm gonna watch that shit soon.
Rodgers on 4th down. They're running plenty of room to do it and get the slide to move the chains.
His awareness inside the pocket. You know, he's looking down the field. He's going to take a chance, say, okay, where do I want to go? Nobody's really open. The plate zone. And they all have to plaster. They talk about that because he's so good at keeping his eyes up. And they talk about how he can throw it when his body's out of position. And then he just gives a fake, even with the big knee brace on that left leg.
That's the element that he brings. He's 100% healthy. He's the best because he can manipulate defenses outside the pocket.
First down throw. As he gets it to Adams. Adams, the stiff arm. Now 11 yards with that as he pushed away Jimmy Ward.
Yeah, that's Devontae Adams is having a really good season. You know, not a lot of talk about it because the offense hasn't been clicking, but watch Jimmy Ward keep backing up. When you're a route runner, you want to make that corner feel like you're going deep on every play, right? And then when they back up, you come out of the cut, you're talking about the transition. But when you run a 7-8 yard route and the corner's still backing up, that shows that you're a good route runner. Jimmy Ward needs to get something challenging.
21. Rodgers looks right. And now goes to the end zone, but throws it beyond the target of Lance Kendricks. He was covered by Jimmy Ward.
And the 49ers are playing with fire, guys. Anytime the quarterback can look right, take a pause, take a sip of coffee, turn.
Remember, she got freeze, bro.
The defensive line rushing the passer. You can't expect the guys in the back.
She got freeze with a small vortex afterwards.
49ers have got to get some pressure from that high-priced defensive line with all their draft capital they spent.
See Armstead over on the sidelines along with Solomon Thomas. Big DeForest Buckner still in at number 99.
It's a good matchup at the top of the screen there. Got Sherman on Graham.
And now he presses up on the line. This play clock is running down before a timeout issues. There's Richard Sherman, his first year with the 49ers. There's all those years heading up the Legion of Boom. To his second down when we return to Lambert.
Premieres tomorrow on ABC.
This pizza's like rubber.
For over 4 generations, the Lavazza family has perfected the art of blending coffee for a smooth and balanced taste of Italy. Lavazza. It's how you say coffee in Italian. For over 4 generations, the Lavazza family has perfected the art of blending coffee for a smooth and balanced taste of Italy. Lavazza. It's how you say coffee in Italian.
If you're a guy over 40, take it from me, Frank Thomas. Your James will help you feel like the man he used to be.
Up here. It's the ingredient in Nugenics. It's clinically researched. Totally free. That's why Nugenics is number one selling free testosterone booster at GNC.
Hey, buddy, check it out. My workout's a lot better. I'm feeling stronger and more energetic, with a lot more drive. I'm back to being able to get hurt. You still don't believe me? Just sit and taste. Here comes very far. Come on. We're stuck in park right now. That's right. Time to shift to the drive. And trust me, sure like to bring this to you.
Hey guys, it's time to start your engine.
To get your complimentary bottle of award-winning Nugenics, text LIVE to 321-321. Samples are not available in stores, so text LIVE to 321-321.
Want more stats? Hey Siri, who leads the league in passing yards? Siri would tell you it's Ben Roethlisberger. Steelers Bengals was a thriller yesterday. Antonio Brown with that touchdown. Got a good one here in Green Bay, 17-14. Packers with a second.
Yeah, such high hopes for Margarita, bruh. Caleb let me down with her, bruh. I like her third. I like her how her special is. It's just, I don't really like it pretty much nothing else.
Good adjustment by San Francisco's defense. They've been getting crushed on the bootlegs.
I don't understand why they can't just make one character have godly everything. Like they always got one move that's like, eh.
Online to get that short corner. That's what you're looking for defenses to do. Make adjustments in game. Certainly when you're going against a guy like Aaron Rodgers.
It's a big down here for the 49ers, guys. 17-14, third down. You're a big underdog on the road at Lambeau Field. They're showing grit. Somebody's got to make a play.
Third time they face 3rd and 10 or longer tonight. Lost it. Adams just beyond his reach, covered by Jimmy Ward.
Jimmy Ward coming up playing press man-to-man because they were trying to come with pressure. One thing that these corners do, when these guys, Adams is so good at the release, he widens him out. That left shoulder, he just kind of widens him out and uses the sideline as his friend. Not easy. Good play, holding him there.
But more than anything, I just love the defensive call from the coordinator, Robert Saleh. Be aggressive against Aaron Rodgers.
39-yard attempt from Crosby. He's 5-6 this year inside of 40. And that'll go right through. We'll be back in 15 seconds after we check in with State Farm.
Did you notice how Aaron waved at me and nodded at you?
Actually, I think he was calling him out.
If you knew him, you know that this is our secret thing.
Well, it looks like he shares his secret with the entire offense.
I mean, Fat Boy should be on there. Nigga got bombardment.
So they convert the 4th down, get it in the field goal range for Crosby, and a 6-point lead for Green Bay.
San Francisco, they would have loved to have this. You told them they're going to be in this game 20-14, and already have had 2 turnovers. CJ Beathard just stay in your
Yes, sir.
time, run the football on this drive, and then try to get your play out.
Probably about a fat 90 orbs.
The guy I look at is a good one. Not just over the top again, but the intermediate routes.
Well, when he went over the top, it was something, wasn't it? The 68-yard reception from Beathard. So a couple of turnovers from the 49ers and 6 points earned by the Packers.
Hopefully I can get the 15 BBS tickets. I got 12, dog. 5 minutes give me 5 minutes give me 25 tickets burnt. And 50 tickets give me 1 BBS ticket, so another 30 minutes basically.
Gleason. They all support him. Mike McCarthy said, I have no issue. Here's Kittle. Good looking young tight end in the league. He's a long strider, has a burst of speed. 9 yards there from George Kittle.
Kittle's off to a
Yo,
good start.
nigga.
One of the things that I like about him is he's an every down player. He wasn't always that way in his career. He's showing that his consistency, being able to block, and then that allows these play action passes.
Since yours gone, what you gonna do? How you gonna try to prevent that from happening again?
Yeah, I told him. I played against you last year. You don't need to call me this way. That's what kind of kid he is.
Good run by Moster. He goes for 26.
Just a good play design by Kyle Shanahan. You bring the motion across there. Go back, gets a nice block there on Matthews in the back. Cuts it, motion, just cuts it up inside. Love the play design there by Shanahan. Little misdirection. His ability to scheme up a big run. Get a nice cut by Raheem Mostert.
And huge check, being able to go backside and cut that ball, that backside off.
Pepper, play action. In rhythm. You said it, and there he is. Goodwin. Touchdown.
Saying like just save them bitches.
You see the excitement?
You sound like I mean then again though, I mean like you don't make videos, so you might as well just burn your standby. Or you can save them for fodder in case you ever run out of premium tickets.
Look at this route. There he goes to the post. Boom, puts his foot in the ground and comes out. Jermaine Williams, the corner. He's played a lot of football. He doesn't get twisted up like that. That is a big time route.
How many did you say?
By Goodwin.
Speed scares with. Jermaine Williams did not want to get beat to the post, and so he turned and ran. The speed of Goodwin set everything up. The deep route, the post earlier, and then now fake the post, back to the corner. Speed kills in this league.
Damn, 10 ain't shit. You buy those from Metal Exchange too? That's 3 tickets right there.
Not an easy route to run.
And Gold makes it a 1-point lead. The former Olympic long jumper. Getting after it like back in the day in track and field.
I've got a plan. 1, team up. 2, fight post. 3, track down coast. That seems like she can play her 2. 2A.
On Blu-ray tomorrow. Jim has had a rough life. His daughter's first words were, "This isn't working, Jim." His third wife ran off with his second wife. Tornadoes chase him, but Jim feels like a champion because he's eating tasty, protein-powered, wonderful pistachios.
Nigga, that 10, I'm talking about like, to me 10 ain't shit like, you can get 10 so easily. Probably had 10 BBS tickets in 3 days and shit. As long as you got soul tickets to keep playing.
Take drug-free midnight anytime, even the middle of the night. A good morning starts with midnight.
6 months ago, I moved here to become a cop.
We got some new blood this morning. Some pushing the expiration date.
I became a test. Officer Nolan, you can carry me. What are you doing? Just checking, test check. I hate what you represent. A walking midlife crisis. Such a great design here to be a family crisis.
Because you're old as hell?
I became a cop to help people, not kill. The Rookie premieres Tuesday, 10/9 Central on ABC.
It's the middle of the night. Too late for your usual sleep aids. The mind is racing. And meditative yoga? Just not cutting it. Drug-free midnight is different than other sleep aids. It can be taken anytime, even in the middle of the night. A good morning starts with midnight.
This Halloween, it's so exciting. Little kids are monsters treat. There's lots of fun.
Yeah, I see you get a 5-star every 10 shit. Were those all new characters?
Watch anytime, anywhere on your favorite screens with DirecTV 7. Movie Star to channel 1111.
Big night for Goodwin. And a good toss from Beathard. And a lead for the San Francisco team that has been so greatly impacted by injuries. San Francisco offense has to stay away from third downs. One third down situation tonight.
You know, everyone around the league marvels at Tyreek Hill's speed, and he's fast. But I don't know if he's got world-class speed like Marquise Goodwin. Kyle Shanahan told us when he's on the field, teams play them differently. When you're able to get up to 18, 19, 20 miles an hour on the post route to score a touchdown, now guess what? You come back, you sail the post. Jermaine Williams has got to honor it, and then you bend it back, and then you race it up to the corner. Speed kills in this league. He's a world-class athlete, an Olympic long jumper. Great speed there by Marquise Goodwin.
He was over 20 miles per hour, in fact, on a 68-yard touchdown he had earlier.
I feel you.
That's in this weather on this night.
Good job by San Francisco's defense. Really, Aaron was looking to throw a quick screen outside. One of the things they do is get the ball out quick. It's almost they treat it like a run play. Get on the perimeter on the edge. Those corners and those defensive line and those big guys inside got their hands up. There was nowhere to go with that ball. They didn't throw away. You have some momentum in the San Francisco team. This is when you want this young defense to get a stop.
Rodgers has missed on his last four, now a 2nd and 10. Making 5 as he threw it to the inside of Jimmy Graham.
That's just a miscommunication there between Graham and Rodgers. The 49ers played soft zone there. There was a hole. Jimmy Graham sat down. Rodgers expected him to go one way. He went the other. Just a little miscommunication. The things, a guy that hadn't been here. He throws it to the inside. Graham goes outside. Those things have to be cleaned up for this Packer offense to be efficient when Aaron Rodgers wants to.
Yeah, I think Jimmy Graham plays kind of came back inside, find that soft spot. He's been so good at that. That's what Aaron was expecting. Get away from that corner on the outside.
Number 8 comes to the near side slot, so an empty look on 3rd and 10. Rodgers, they pressed down on him, and the San Francisco defense has stepped up. The first sack of the night, Sheldon Day.
We're going to see these guys. One of the things the San Francisco defense wanted to do was level rush. What that means is don't get too far back up past him. That creates these lanes. You're going to see him. It takes him a while, but there's nowhere to go. They're all waiting for him to extend that play, get outside the pocket. He's looking for that lane. Good job by the 49ers being aware. And then when he went to it, they closed it in a hurry.
J.K. Scott, the rookie from Alabama, pumped away. Looking to flip the field here as a flag is down. And James will field it at the 40.
They don't need cap, nigga. They winning 21-20. Fucking cap.
Gonna have a good college football matchup from the ACC Saturday on ESPN. The 2 unbeatens in the ACC. Number 16 NC and number 3 Clemson's Death Valley. Coverage starts at 3:30 Eastern. It's also available on the ESPN app, which is about as good a tool as you can have on a Saturday afternoon through the night. Tigers have gotten the best of the Wolfpack over the last 6 straight. They did have a thriller a year ago. That game in Raleigh.
You said college football, Joe, kind of brought a smile to my face.
Did it ever with you?
Hey, after this past weekend, baby.
I know it did. Your LSU Tigers getting the job done in Baton Rouge against the Dogs. A lot of upsets in the top 10 this past weekend. Moster again on the pitch. As he was written down from behind by Lowry.
You know, I'm looking at this Green Bay Packer defense, guys.
Woohoo! Wonder Weiss.
And 63 yards to an offense led by a backup quarterback. You change coordinators. You go from Don Capers to Mike Peck. He's a former head coach. The defense has to be better hasn't played well. They need to pick up their intensity on that side of the ball.
San Francisco's been so good on first down running the football. It's allowed them to be aggressive on second down.
As he crosses midfield, and a first down for the Niners. 9 more yards there. See, we talked about it. Get in on the perimeter. You're strictly blocking. What's the thing about these toss sweeps? We always just
Man, what? Fuck around, make one watch the Sync Hamon Quest character, bro.
The back has the opportunity to then get cutback lane. So they treat it just like that wide zone scheme. They give them multiple looks and not predetermining that the ball has to get to the edge.
If I'm Green Bay, I get Mike Daniels back in the game. He's taking a break. He's your best inside run player. Getting him back in the game.
And Breida back in the game as the tailback for the Niners as he will cut to the right side. And he just was able to get past the rookie Josh Jackson for a yard.
Good penetration by Nick Perry, the veteran, going against the rookie McGlinchey. He's been a good run blocker. McGlinchey has early in his career. But you cannot allow penetration. That's what you cannot allow to run. You're going to the edge. That's what happened there.
Daniels looks on.
That'd be dope as fuck, yo. Cause he do need fire in there.
As Breida plays Panther.
Man, I hope Caleb don't keep giving out the useless soul traits though. Hopefully somebody gets SAR and SAT, DR Nat, or DR stand recovery.
Really good at his release. He's physical. He gets separation there. He allowed King just to stay on. This coverage like that, but not that call. He's got to use his body in the quick slant. King has leverage to make those tough catches he's made throughout his career.
Yeah, Garcon has struggled all year with getting out man-to-man coverage. People in the movie downers are starting to wonder if age gets him to a little bit here. Are the Packers going to bring heat guys on third down?
And they get off the field. They do bring pressure. Yusuf picks it up. Panther steps forward and dives ahead for the first down. What did they say about being tough and fearless? On cue, C.J. Beathard, 11 yards on 3rd and 9.
Watching him. This blitz is not picked up. There he comes. Jackson inside. He makes him miss. Think about the slide? No, sir. I'll dive head first for the first down. Knowing that the blitz wasn't picked up, using his legs, he's more athletic than you think. I love to see a veteran, a backup quarterback play like that. Put his body on the line to get the first down.
Star. Oh, just tripped up as he had a lane and he knew it.
Juszczyk made a nice block. Still on that backside.
They don't want to make no. You gotta remember though, bruh. All these soul traits they popping out are basically 4-star soul traits. So for K-Lab, they looking at it like, well, shit. I mean, if you really want this shit, then you know you just getting a 4-star soul trait. You ain't getting nothing special.
CEO of Orange Theory Fitness, which you've probably never even heard of since you just don't have time to exercise. I totally get it. Where are you supposed to find the time? You have to spend like all day overthinking your fantasy lineups. The answer is daylight savings. Because I'm going to use the extra hour we all get on that special day and give all 300 million of you a free workout. So no more excuses. See you November 4th.
Welcome to the Old Spice Foam Zone. What's up with I can't too big.
You've been through hell what it takes.
That 40% lives in survival, this shit useless as fuck. I'm sorry.
Because McDonald's new Churchill Grill Day has won 4 odds of winning instantly. Winner! So you won't need luck.
Hey, there we go. Got one. Got another one. I might be able to get 15. I would have knew that the event was going to expire sooner. I would have fucking been burning more tickets at work.
Week 7 kicks off with Thursday Night Football, starting at 8:20 p.m. Eastern on Fox, NFL Network, and streaming on Amazon Prime Video.
C.J. Beathard, the Niners in front here at Lambeau, a 1-4 San Francisco team. 178 yards. Couple of touchdown strikes. This is his 8th start. A 1-6 record as a starting quarterback. His 2nd season out of Iowa, and he's here dueling with Aaron Rodgers and a chance to put more points on the board before the half here. As they go with the screen, Garçon
Clock like shit.
works his way for 4 yards.
You're going to see him here. Play action game. They're right on the sideline, allowing separation. And the drop back, delivering a strike. Perfect throw for the deep ball. Then they come back to the play action. Going to Goodwin. We talked about that route. Look, he came in here, and you see it on the last one. He's going to scramble and get the first down with his legs. He came in here, coming off a bunch of turnovers last week. Everybody's talking about he's just a backup, and now he's in Lambeau with a lead. Right for the end of the half.
Alfred Morris. And that'll go ahead.
Bullshit, bro. I would have planned my tickets out a lot sooner.
Check out that.
I definitely could have got 20 more on my main account for it. I knew that this bitch was ending soon. Most I'd be able to get is about 15 if I get lucky.
Offense. 5-yard penalty. Replay. 3rd down.
So a replay 3rd down, and we will reintroduce you to C.J. Beathard, who grew up in Franklin, Tennessee. How about that photo? In diapers and helmet, holding the football there with. It's incredible. Also a lead singer and guitar player with his brothers. His grandfather, the Hall of Fame executive, Bobby Beathard. His father, a country music songwriter. The stage of Lambeau not too big for him. 3rd and 7 for Beathard.
Young George Kittle run this option out.
As he was looking for the diving target of Goodwin.
Got about 15 minutes left, y'all.
And Black does come in on the near side.
Looked like Josh Jackson potentially on a hold. The rookie.
It was Kevin King who had coverage on Goodwin.
Prior to the pass, holding, defense, number 37, 5-yard penalty, automatic. First down.
That's a caution on the rookie from Iowa.
When you're away from the ball, you just need to have a little bit of awareness of where the quarterback's working. You know, he's working away from, you don't need to hold in that situation. Young players sometimes, they get so caught in guarding their guy. I get it. But when the ball's away from you,
No point.
yeah, no reason. Certainly on 3rd down, you can't do that.
Now you hand them a first down. Beathard. And falls to the ground. That was Nick Perry who was able to get his hand up again.
That's the 2nd time Nick Perry's done that. Just very good awareness. Trying to get to the quarterback. You can't get there. Get your hands up. Nick Perry's trying to be a playmaker for the 49ers. For the Packers, I'm sorry.
But you know, you see Beathard there, his legs are straight. It's quick game, so the ball's coming out quickly, obviously. But he just needs to get a little bit of bend in his legs, get a drop, some urgency, so that these linemen aren't just putting their hands up so quick. We'd like for them to rush.
62 seconds before halftime. 9th play of this drive here. Pressure. And wrapped up. As Kenny Clark finished it off. It was Blake Martinez.
Man, that bitch probably dropped them bum ass fucking accessory tickets.
Being more aggressive. Blake Martinez coming off the corner. Kenny Clark will get the sack. But look at Martinez forcing Beathard to step up, forcing it to your teammate Kenny Clark. Mike Pettin starting to be a little bit more aggressive here. Now, 3rd and long here. 3rd and 16. Do you be Are you going to be aggressive here in this situation? I think Mike Peck is having success being aggressive against Beckton. I expect him to do the same thing here.
Good decision to eat the clock, to not give Aaron Rodgers that ball back, which tells me that you're probably going to play it safe. He's trying to settle for a field goal.
Shanahan sitting on 2 timeouts. And you made the point a few minutes ago. You said, hey, if you told them 21-20 right now, thrilled. People were dismissing this team. Want to remind you, the commercial-free Genesis halftime show will be coming your way. Susie Culver, Lewis Riddick, Steve Young. Beathard's big first half. Really interested to hear what Lou and Steve have to say about this young man and the poise he has shown. Tua Tagovailoa, the Alabama quarterback, will be interviewed by Scott Van Pelt. And Garbage will be your special performance. That is the commercial-free Genesis halftime report with Susie and the guys.
And right here, I'm looking for Beathard. Don't take a sack and knock us out of field goal range. Protect the football. That's most important. Certainly you want the first down, I get it. But just protect the football and do not take a sack.
3rd and 16. Manage it properly. And see what you come up with. And that's what they do on the ground with Rita inside the 30.
Really good call by Kyle to do that.
What's up, Alan?
Really young quarterback. You know, how you go for the kick. But one of the things about Kyle Shanahan, he's made a nice adjustment. It's the game management for these head coaches. Certainly young ones, and then guys that are play callers as well. They can get caught up in the moment. Kyle's done a good job in year 2 managing the game. You saw it there. Did not want to give that ball back to Aaron Rodgers.
And he's done a real good job tonight. When you lose your franchise quarterback in Jimmy Garoppolo, nobody's giving you a chance. You come in here with a 3rd-round guy in C.J. Beathard. And look at how this team is playing. It would have been easy for the 49ers to come in here and just lay it in. It's cold, it's windy. The West Coast coming up in the Midwest. But these guys are playing physical, they're playing hard, and they're fighting for their young head coach tonight.
Robbie Gould will come on.
Chill out, bro. You petty.
Last year was a field goal machine. Last year was 39 of 41. This from 46.
Kimpachi, dude.
An impressive first half for San Francisco. Beathard with 182 yards passing, and the 49ers with a 24-20 lead here at Lambeau. Green Bay's going to get the ball to start the second half, and we'll join Susie for the commercial-free Genesis halftime show right now.
Genesis, the official luxury vehicle of the NFL, proudly presents the Genesis halftime show. Coming up,
monkey shit. Well, guys, 10 minutes.
Welcome to the Genesis Halftime Show. Shootout, anyone? Only one game in Monday Night Football history had more combined points scored in the first quarter. Here is Steve Young and Lewis Riddick. So what is the Aaron Rodgers performance?
Let's get that up close and personal. To me, Aaron is not clearly not healthy. He can't try to football the way he wants to. He can't move the way he wants to. But he's Aaron Rodgers. He still do a lot of things. What he's going to do, not the young guys, he was missing on some of the short user routes. He's got to grab one of the veterans who's short team this year. With a big play, set the touchdown. Of course, he's turned into Devontae Adams. A big touchdown. In the end, it's been a full year, I think, of will for Aaron Rodgers. This is all over the knee. His bone is going to heal. In the end, it's going to be a long year, but I think it's still going to be a champion year because some of these veterans and young players rally around.
He's optimistic that the bye will give him enough time to get better. And what about C.J. Beathard?
kid would admit that if he doesn't have something to be upset about, something to correct, he's miserable. You got 21 touchdowns, you don't have an interception, you got the most yards per attempt in the country. What do he and Coach Locksley and your coaches have to correct that you've done thus far?
Well, there's a lot of things that I haven't done correct.
Like what?
A lot of things during the Missouri game I missed. And we can take an example, the fumble, where a guy got sacked, fumble. I had a wide open guy coming across, he had a big route. And I kind of held on to the ball too long. I couldn't see, but it was one of those things where it was a timing route, and my eyes were focused on the safety. My progression really came to my hand. So it's just little things like that, and we set a standard for ourselves as an offense. So if we don't accomplish it like we wanted to this past week against Missouri, those are things that I think is look at.
Stay well, stay blessed, and stay healthy. Appreciate your time, Joe, and continued success to that Red Alabama.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
For more of our conversation with Tua and full post-game coverage with Packers and 49ers, we will see you on Sports Center after the game. Susan, back to you.
Scott, we'll see you post-game. Now, on the Genesis halftime show, each week we bring you special performances by some of the biggest names in music. Tonight, from right down the road in Madison, it's Garbage, and played just across the street from Lambeau and Marysville.
Three minutes.
Hey guys, it's time
Climb up. Alright, y'all. I'm out. Reset time. Peace out. I don't know. I might come back and stream Dragon Ball Legends. I don't know. We'll see.